Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Melanie. Hi, Carrie. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, Allie. Good morning, good morning, Garden Girl. Morning, Josie. Morning, Anna. Morning, Caitlin. Hello, Amanda. Good morning, Shannon. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. You're beautiful. It's so good to share this sacred space with you. You are amazing. Good morning. You are a light. You are beautiful. Good morning. Good morning, Aggie. Good morning. You are free. You are alive. You are well. You are a light. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. That's right, babe. Let's go. I brought my coffee too. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Melanie. April Art. There's like 3 Melanies today. Melanie, April Art. Good morning. Good morning. I have some coffee too. And I picked this little flower for you. Inside this flower is blooming here in my home. And I picked it for you. And the bunny is here sending you so much love. I love you. I love you. Good morning. I have some coffee too. So let's get this party started. What do you say? My friend, how is the weather in your heart today? How are you doing today? What kind of day is it for you today? How did you wake up? And good afternoon, I should say good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, because a lot of you are in the afternoon, but it's not as good as good morning. Hi, Haley, good morning. How is the weather in your heart today? Are you being gentle and kind with yourself, loving with yourself, remembering yourself? Are you? I hope so. Yep, good afternoon. So big cheers to you. A friend just texted and it says, good morning. You guys have my number by now. So cheers to us. Cheers to this day, wherever you are in the day. This moment now is new. This is a begin again moment. This is a power up moment. This is a celebrate what's here moment. It can be anything you want. So let's take our time to be intentional now. Cheers. Ah, true story. These are the mugs I keep for special peeps who come to see me in person for healing sessions. And since I haven't been able to do in person, just online, I'm using all the mugs. I want you to know I'm drinking your mugs all the time. Cheers. You just saw a butterfly on your walk? What beautiful guidance we're always receiving. What beautiful guidance what beauty we're always being offered. And isn't it wild how free you are to choose how you want to feel and how you want to ride in your day? And the beautiful thing about life, whether you just want to call it life or nature or God or the spirit, fairies, whatever you want to look, because you are free to choose your own way. It's still there, loving you, supporting you, talking to you, singing to you, loving you. It's still there. It's not gonna quit you. So, thanks, Carrie. Good morning, Michelle. So you're free. You're free. I'm like, is there paint on my hands? I've been painting this morning. No. You're free. You're free. You're free. You're free. Isn't that amazing? So you're so free that if you want to be anything other than what feels good in the moment, you're free. But I vote we keep choosing to be in the joy and be in the sparkles. These are, I kind of feel like anxiety or fear. Some of us have that now. Anybody feeling anything like that occasionally? I do too. It's not my fault. I'm not a ding-dong or a bad spiritual practicer because I have feelings. I'm alive. I'm alive in here. I'm a real human being on the journey. Number one husband in the house. Hi, honey. It's me, Robin. We're free. And I'm not bad or wrong if I feel down or afraid. I'm not being a bad spiritual mama in the world. I'm not failing anything. I just am being invited to choose again if I want. Do you get it? Do you feel that sometimes? Like, so you can see the butterfly and you can choose in that moment to remember spirit and remember your spark and remember your joy and remember your freedom and remember to see the blessings. You can choose it. Or you can stay with what's here for you now. Just know you're free. You're so free. You're free, you're free, you're free. Look at that. I wish you could see what I am looking at. But if you look at my stories every day, I'm posting out this window. I'm in the kitchen today, by the way. The bathroom only occasionally. Just 3 gorgeous big crows flew by. They're always laughing. I find myself sometimes just thinking about your head gets on a jag and you're like, wow, I could write some serious fiction right now. Your head gets on a jag and then you see something like the crows going by and then they start laughing. It's hard not to laugh with them and laugh at yourself. So keep that in mind today. Did anybody pick a word for the day today? I love when you guys say hi to each other. That's so sweet. And this is your posse. I say it every time, but I'm going to keep saying it every time. This is your posse. It's our place. And every day we're coming here and choosing to join hearts, join our light, remember who we truly are, and practice together. So this is your place. If there's somebody here you're feeling called to connect with, follow them here. And then you guys can be pals. Yes, light sparkling pals, Okay, words of the day. Capable. Fun. Still. Oh, then you gotta sing it, right? Still. Nurture. Gentle. Yeah, I think we can stick with words, don't you? Yeah. Good morning. Listen. I love that. Listen. Feeling careworn. So my word today is budget. As in budgeting your time. You mean? Your word is life. I love that, Melanie. Life. My word today is home. Home. Good morning, Tracy. Wow, good to see you here. Good morning. My word today is home. Home. Not like I live in a home, but my heart is my home. My spirit is my home. My heart is my home. Number one, did you pick a word today? Caitlin, laughter. That is awesome. That is so good. I love laughing. Laughing. The other night we put on a, Melanie, you sent it to me. The guy who's singing the Adele song, you know, he's like, hello from the inside. We put on his channel and I sang every song with him, laughing so hard. I nearly peed my pants. And then we got on to the Queen. Somebody did one about the Queen song, you know. I don't know. You know that one that's like, I see a little silhouette of a man's got a moose. You know that? Somebody rewrote that for this time. And I sang and sang and sang. And I gotta say, it is a healer. If you want to be changed, and I know you do, sometimes our suffering is so intense. Melanie, if you remember his name, would you just type it in? Is it Andy something? Sometimes our suffering can be so intense. You know, we're watching things on the news. You're trying to put on YouTube and watch an art video or some... I have a channel on YouTube too, you know, something a little more in the direction of healing, and you just see 800 news clips. You're not even trying. You know, you see everything's animated now, and it can just take you in a direction for a moment. And so if you really, really wanna, because sometimes we really, really wanna, you know, we can say, do over. I choose in this moment. This is new moment. Here we go. Here we go. Cleaning the slate. Fresh start. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I'm not trying to make you my secretary. Yeah, it's an Adele parody. Right, good. Good morning, Bex. Good morning. Number one, your word is giggle. Okay, A+. This is going to be fun today. We're going to have fun here. So, look, we are just wow, right? Your word could be wow. My word is home because I am really enjoying feeling so rooted in who I am and just being me. Can you tell? Just being me. And that also means honoring how I'm doing and trusting what I need. So, you know, for the Melanie who wrote, I'm feeling careworn and so my word is budget, I would love us to rework that, to have a word that is not coming from a place of, I'm not judging your word. I'm just saying, let's pick a word, because the reason I chose the word home is that I'm feeling a little bit sometimes like there's more to do, busier than ever before, you know? And then I can't answer all the emails, or I can't answer. There are friends who are having a hard time and they expect me to be down in that dark place too, and I'm not. So then you're like, I don't really know how to answer this, you know? So all these things, right, are swirling, and I'm just like, home, come home, come home, come home. Home. So that's my word. And a home can have a beautiful fence, you know, a beautiful fence. I'm looking out on my beautiful front garden, which I kind of created instead of a fence, just a buffer. So you can, these words can be powerful for you. Allie, did you choose a word today? Chris Mann sings it. Thank you, number one daughter-in-law. She's mine now too. Thank you. All right, so do I have some more things for you today? Yes. You know, Spirit just loves you, adores you. There's so much love flowing to you all the time. Yes, choice. Hoot, hoot. I am whooping that up with you. We're making the choices today. We are choosing, you know, and it's so powerful. We can choose between fear or love. We can choose to feel guilty about how good things really are, and that we don't want to celebrate because we know not everybody is celebrating. So we can choose to feel guilty, but look at what that does to you, in the body. Or we can choose to be free, and we can choose to know that our freedom lights up the world. There's a beautiful Course in Miracles workbook lesson called The Light Has Come. 75 or 77. The light has come. You are free. You are healed. You can save. You are saved and you can save. And they don't mean like the religious icky saved, It's like you remember who you are and you're safe again. You're home again, The light has come. No more dark nightmares of despair because the light has come. We can choose it or not. Yeah. So, thank you. I got some words here for you. I got some things. Spirit loves you. Yeah, I will there be light. You can say that too. If you're really scared sometimes, you have one of those moments, that's a powerful one lesson. I will there be light. I'm calling it down to me now. All right. You are so loved. You are so loved. And always, there is so much outpouring of energy coming to you now. Love and peace and ease and abundance. Connections are coming to you. There's so much flowing into you now. It's really important to keep some space open. So instead of focusing on, I'm overwhelmed and I need to set a boundary, I need to keep people out, even though I was just talking about a little bit of a fence. It's more about holding your energy carefully today, just being aware of the container. Your energy field is a container, and choosing how permeable you'd like it to be today and what can penetrate your field. I vote the light. I'm looking up. The sky just parted in the most magnificent way. There's an opening and there's all these dark clouds, and then right in the center, this light just came right when I said it. We are that powerful. So your ancestors are with you now. This is a time where, sometimes people who we've known who've passed, our parents, our grandparents, whoever, they're busy on their own deal. They're not always like standing looking at you and sending you love. But right now is one of those times where that collective posse is right here now. Make sure you're speaking to them. Make sure you call on those people now. Pull out some photos. I say I've been wearing my grandma's jewelry. I've been wearing my mother-in-law's things. I put on this muumuu today, which is very representative of my mother in so many ways. Do those things that keep the energy and the love flowing to you. Bex, you felt it too? Yeah. So it's very easy to be stuck in a busy signal. If you're watching the news and you're texting, this is me texting, with a lot of people who are very not plugged in and practicing. And again, not a judgment. Just like that is more of the world than not. This is such a great time of awakening for them. And we're really helping by not joining them in that dark, scary place. Not joining with them in that scary, dark place. Yeah. Have you? They're talking to you through your memories. Melanie's saying, I've been having so many memories flooding back. Yeah, you be with your family now. This is very, very, yes. And what if we pulled some photos out? What if we gathered the things, to really stay aligned? So your process now, you're in a process of metamorphosis. This is the gift of this time. The gift of the coronavirus all around the world is a time of metamorphosis. We're seeing the earth is evolving in a beautiful way. The earth itself, the atmosphere itself, the animals themselves, you know what I'm saying? but also us on our spiritual journey. Good morning, Yvonne. You know, let's be real. We are awesome, aren't we? We're doing so well. Aren't you proud of yourself? I'm so proud of me. I love me. I'm so pleased and in love with how I choose to show up in my life. And when there are moments where I'm not, that's my metamorphosis process. I really want to come to a gentle place with myself and say, hey, what's going on? What's happening? What are you doing? What's happening? And so I share with you, my own journey through guilt, my own journey through too over caretaking, things that don't, and people who haven't really earned it sounds weird, but earned the right to be in my heart space so close. They keep, you get any lobsters in your inner circle, they keep pinching out, let's do our work. Metamorphosis. You are in the process of becoming a new butterfly, a butterfly the world has never seen, ever, because you're new. Now is new. So change is never easy. Shedding the old skin, there's a death happening. Something is falling away. And of course that feels odd and strange. And at times it can be very confusing. It can be very confusing. But what if you were using your word of the day? You were remembering, my word of the day is choice. I have a choice. My word of the day is home. I am in my home. My word of the day is laughter. Let me not take it all so seriously. Let me come back. Let me come back. Beautiful, right? So you are in the process of becoming a brand new butterfly. And my question to you is, would you be willing? And, really, I'm asking you, so you're free. You can answer me or not. Would you be willing in this moment to drop in to your belly and soften for a moment with a really deep breath? I'm going to do it. And expand your wings out. You can't see my wings. Okay, here. 1, 2. Would you be willing to expand out? And that means we have to let go of what we're hanging on to. Some of us are hanging on to things. What I notice about me, I'm such a good case study. I really, truly always pray you are much faster at healing the stuff, your own edges, than I ever was, and continue to be. I feel always like a bit of a slow learner. On my guilty edges, where I have friends that I don't know how to talk to them anymore. Do you have that? It's like they're speaking Swahili now, and I'm over here in my butterfly talk, and I don't know how we do it anymore. And so for a time, I've taken a break. And I am learning to be okay with that, because I understand, just like Elton John sings, butterflies are free to fly. Fly away. You're not hurting anybody. You're actually doing the only thing you can do, which is stop the madness. Susan Powder from the 80s. Stop the insanity, or was it the madness? So, butterfly, this might be some beautiful art today. I almost wore a butterfly pin in my hair. Yeah, I love it too. It's so beautiful. So, the draining habits, back to my little spirit list for you. The draining habits. You really I sound so bossy. We are really being encouraged to pay attention to what feels draining. So many of us are shoving ourselves through one more thing and one more thing and one more thing and one more thing and one more thing, and we're getting freaking exhausted. Yeah, we're getting exhausted. Yeah, Good. Carrie is so willing. You feel it, right? It's painful to keep hanging in there. And sorry, not sorry. Yeah, that's cute. You know, I just keep reminding myself, you know, I want to fly. I want to fly free. And it's good to be selfish. It's good to be of the self, to honor this self. You know, it's not healthy to continually affirm to the universe that you're a freaking doormat out of your own sense of fear. Some of us really need to hear this today, this one included. So, where was I? The draining habits. One more thing and one more thing. You know, I was listening to something beautiful from Abraham Hicks yesterday. I am receiving her channelings right now, and she's doing a whole new set of live streams you can buy, but she's also doing lots of brand new free content on her YouTube channel. But she was saying yesterday that those of us who've taken on too many things and we're busy, it's sort of like saying we choose to believe that our God, our healing, our light, our abundance, our joy comes to us through action and through the doing. And it's not correct. That's really the ego's way. Let me stress myself out to the point of exhaustion, and then maybe something good will come. If I just keep hanging in there with that person, if I keep trying to be nice, eventually they'll get it. No, you know, sometimes I choose to interpret what Jesus said, turn the other cheek, as walk the F away. Drop what you're doing. Stop. You don't need to make, the next move needs to be for you. So I hope whoever needs to hear that today, I hope that really helps your heart and your journey. Just checking on the time. I love our time so much. I've decided to call these magic mornings. I wonder do you like that name? It doesn't really matter what we call it, but sometimes when I say, I'll be on Instagram live later, it sounds so lame. So I've decided this is magic mornings, or maybe we should do love posse mornings. But I love this time so much that I've officially moved my work schedule out so we have some time together in the mornings, which I love. It makes me so happy. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. The benefit of choosing to follow what you love instead of attending to what you feel guilty about. New beautiful things open up. I would never be here if I wasn't practicing that. You would never be here if you weren't, but you'd be doing some other busy work right now. Look at all the light we're sharing. It's beautiful. Okay. Pay attention to what's draining you and understand you're not being unloyal if you don't respond, if you don't do the things, if you don't if you don't do this, return the call or do the favor, or if you don't, you know, I know like in our family, some of us are really struggling with the no physical contact thing, and we're in separate houses, very close together, and it's feeling hard for some of us. And, you know, we have to honor what feels right for us. And so you're not being disloyal if you say no. It's not, and it doesn't have to be hard. You just keep that image in your mind of what you're trying to accomplish here for you and the worlds. Did I say worlds? Okay, we'll go with that. Oh, good. Magic afternoon. Yeah. Thanks, Carol. Yeah. That's good. Magical mornings and the Love Posse powwow. That's us. So, carry the light, share the light, be the light. Yogi Bhajan said that, I believe. Bhagavan. I always say Bhajan because Bijan was a perfume I loved in the 80s. I don't wear perfume now, but I loved that stuff. It was like a circular bottle. It had a hole in the middle. Bijan or Bajan. Anyway, doesn't matter. You know, carry the light, be the light, share the light. I have been getting so many texts that start with, it's so sad. This time is so sad. How do you even begin? Because that's their choice. That's their freedom. And I understand it. You know, if I really focus hard, I can really understand that. But are we supposed to be focusing hard on the darkness? Are we supposed to be focusing hard on the sadness? You know, no, no, we are not. So it's a choice. We're always free. So today I wanted to encourage you to look for the mini miracles, the smallest, infinitesimal, I don't know if I'm saying that right. That's the wrong word, but the tiniest thing, so tiny. Find your tiny miracles. Yesterday, I posted this a few days ago. I found a light in my refrigerator I never knew was there before. And you know me, it sparked my mind in so many beautiful ways. Like, look at all the things I might be missing where the light is really on, the light is really shining, and I'm just not seeing it. I found a cat inside a painting I love. I hung a painting. I love to flea market. When this is over, I am due a big dose of flea marketing again. I love to go look through old paintings, things people have donated, and buy things that are, flowery and fun. I like animals too. Yesterday I found a cat in a painting I never knew was there that I love. I look at every day. Something about that just feels like my eyes are, you know, amazing grace. How sweet the sound, right? My eyes are open. I see it. Yeah, many miracles. And it takes me back to a time I was probably 5 years old, and one year for Christmas or a birthday, I got the McDonald's drive-through toy. Did anybody have this? It was like a little McDonald's, freestanding McDonald's, and you know, it was just a house, and it had a window, the drive-through window, and this is from the 70s. You could do your play car driving around, and guess what? One day I discovered that the cash register inside the itty-bitty window actually worked. It made noise, and I think the drawer popped out. Oh my God, that's so cool. You had Kentucky Fried Chicken? I didn't know they had one. Well, I really remember being blown out of the water for days and days and days. And I was always that kid anyway, magical child with all my, you know, stuff, different, kind of cool and weird at once. That changed me forever. And I think this is the first time I've ever told that story because, hello, I'm 51. What will that sound like? But it's awesome. So today, let's look for those itty-bitty miracles and let them talk to you like a symbol. You know, sometimes God sends a butterfly. Sometimes God opens the cloud at just the moment when we go, I will there be light. Let there be light. Pew. And sometimes, you know, you discover that the cash register in your McDonald's drive-thru works. And how can you allow yourself to be uplifted on that, you know? Just like that song, On the Wings of Love. We could just, like, how good can you stand it today? That's what I want to know. So, last thing, I've been saying this quote to you a bit from Emerson. I think I said Whitman, but it all runs together at some point. It's probably all coming from the same spirit, don't you think? Don't waste yourself in rejection, nor bargain against the bad. Chant the beauty of the good. Chant the beauty of the good today. Let's really kick butt and take names on that. Let's chant the beauty of the good. And I dare you, with so much love, double dog dare you, to let people have their own experience and not join them if it doesn't feel resonant for you. Not talk them out of that, not need to fix them, not need to change them or explain it to them. See what you can do to come soul to soul with them instead. There's so many people in our lives where it's just conflictual. Am I right? Thinking about some of my friends where it's just, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I don't want to judge you. I don't want to have energy against what you're going through, but I also don't need to take it in, when you think of the analogy of a beautiful home, certain things do not belong in your home. And who puts them there? We do. We are responsible for keeping things clear and clean. And I do believe there is a way for us to connect soul to soul, even with the friends who are the most, I'm thinking of my stepdad is a perfect example. The most shut down person of my life, and he has passed on. But, that would have been really difficult right now. Texts with him, let's say. You don't need to do it, but connect soul to soul. There is a light in every being. We're all from God. We're all star stuff. We're all connected in that great 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 geese just flew by the window, you guys. We're all free. We're all free. So talk to these people soul to soul. Isn't that beautiful, Bex? Talk to them. Even say, I love you. I wish you so much joy. I wish you every happiness. I love you and accept you. A teacher of mine says, I trust your journey. I trust your journey, because I think the healing is we don't need to change people and we don't need to talk them out of it, because now we're not in our home. We're in their home. See, this is my home. This is your home. You know what I'm saying? So may this serve you today, my friend. If it feels helpful, I would appreciate your support. There's a way you can make a donation to support my awesome sauce, right in the profile link here. Or, and I always love this, tell a friend, invite somebody to come tomorrow. Share this on, share the light, spread the light. And I am offering healing sessions in this time online, which we don't need to say anymore. I am doing, if this is the right time, let me know. We'll work it out. We'll figure it out. And these replays go up at 2 o'clock on YouTube, if you want to share with your friends there. And I also put the audio files if you'd rather receive them that way. I think these are such amazing talks. Just enjoy. So that's everything. Except small joys, don't feel guilty. That's here. Small joys, don't feel guilty. Do something really loving for yourself today. Did you wear something tropical today? Or your version of, you don't have to do my way. Of course not. Something sweet for you. Like right now, with the last little minutes I have before I start work today, I'm going to go out in the garden and explore what has come into bloom. So I love you. I do. And I thank you so much for coming to Magic Morning. I'm trying out different names. I like that. Thank you. And I'll see you here in the morning again, or here on Insta. This is my favorite place to be. And you're my favorite posse. Really. You blow me away all the time. And I love us. I'm so inspired by us. And we keep bumping each other back into that light, sparkling place, don't we? We just stay here. We stay here Yeah, yeah. You know, nobody needs to be the strong one here. We can just be us. Strength is part of that. I love you. Still in the jammies. Have a beautiful, and hey, it's Friday. Do something tonight. We're going to have virtual martini night with our kids, which is so much fun. We've had a martini night ritual for, oh man, this is going way, way back, a decade at least. Right, Jeffy? Oh, evidence. I love you too. Now I'm getting all red, aren't I? All right, I love you guys. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you here tomorrow. It's me, Robin. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Goodbye. Enjoy. I'm looking for the button.